Hey guys, it's Becky. I'm here to do the Mini Kit Mondays kit share for July 2018. I've already recorded it, but I forgot to tell you who's going to be joining me this month. This month we're going to have Traci Ranciere, which I will link her down below, Kathy Feigl, I will link her as well, and Daisy Niemeyer might possibly make an appearance. We'll see. I'm going to link her too. Go check out all of those ladies. Thank you. Hi guys, it's Becky. I am here to show my kit for Mini Kit Mondays July 2018. I didn't put it together on camera. A lot of the items I pulled are things I had already previously pulled for June and then decided not to do June. So I do have all my photos here. In July there are 5 Mondays, so I need to make at least 4 projects. So these are all the things I want to scrapbook. So there I have more than 5 or more than 4. I think I have 5 in here. So we might pull out an extra video. We'll see. First, let me start with my photos, and I will show you what was driving this collection. There's this photo right here. They went to a color run, and this is Marissa's stepbrother, I guess you would call him. So let me show you the papers I pulled first. Okay, so I pretty much went with a collection. It is the Bohemian Dreams by Coco Vanilla. And the reason I wanted to pick this is because it had this purple in it. And I didn't realize I had so many papers left, but I do. So let me show you what we have. This one. Now, I pulled more papers than usual. Actually, I like that side. And it's just because I wanted to keep my collection together. So this is a lot bigger than it needs to be to use on just 5 layouts or 4 layouts, whichever. I had this paper, I already used it. I loved that. I'll probably use this because I have some mermaidy stuff. This one is a duplicate of that. I could pull it out, but like I said, I just wanted to keep all the collection together. Probably won't use this. This one. And then this is for my paper pad. And I liked the aqua colors in it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 papers. And I think, what was I doing? I didn't do it for a month, so I don't remember. I think I was doing 6 papers. I also have scraps. I was out of frame, so I'm sorry about that. What's this? An enamel dot. Don't know where that came from. Okay, so also I had scraps that I had left with this collection. So I'm just going to stick them in there because, like I said, I just wanted to keep the collection together. So these are the scraps I have. I have a little piece of one of my favorite papers left, and then a little piece of this wood grain, which I also love. This side's not too bad either. Then I have this one. It's almost a full sheet. I just cut out a 4x6 that I used on a different project. So I have that. Then I also have some cardstocks. So this one, which I already had with this collection because I'd used it on a previous one. And then I just pulled in 2 white. This is a marshmallow, and then this is a textured cardstock. Okay, for embellishments, let me show you what I pulled out. Well, first of all, I cut this because some of the photos are from, I think I have 2 different photos that are from BJ and Marissa's baby shower. And it was mermaid themed. So I cut this mermaid scale out. This was from Paper Issues. And then I also I also kept the scallops. I mean, I could use this on a different page, maybe color those, and like maybe an ombre or something, and use that as a background. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm going to keep this together for the time being. Then also, I pulled out 3 card faces and 3 envelopes. Now, I did have a subscriber asking about doing card making process videos. So if I do any cards, I will probably do a process video. It probably won't go up on a Monday, but it can be like an extra video or something. So for my embellishments, I pulled out these I have left over from a Maggie Holmes collection. I got these at Tuesday morning. I have 4 of them left. I have these freckled fawn labels. I have these are felt pieces, and I don't really like them, but I could probably take them apart and tuck little bits in. I got them in a D-stash, and so you know how it goes with D-stashes. Some things, maybe you get the D-stash for these, but these are also included in there, so you have stuff you don't necessarily love. But because I am still fairly new and still trying to learn my way around even what I like, I'm not even 100% there with what I like, so it's good to play with those. Maybe I'll play with them and I will think they're awesome. You never know. I got these chipboard pieces, which I love putting chipboard on cards. It's my favorite thing. I know that about myself. I love putting them on cards, so I did pull in 3 card bases, but these are basic gray. But they had a lot of really neat color, like this one. I mean, that's nice, right? Now, everything's not going to work, but these might have came in a D-stash too, I'm not sure. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I mean, it works, I think. So we'll see how that goes. I do still have cocoa vanilla stuff left. I don't know if I'll use a lot of it or not. Some of my photos won't really work with, some things. You Brighten My World. That's not going to work, but I could put that on a card. So there you go. I'm already thinking in my head. I already know at least 2 layouts I want to do. I want to do one with this mermaid, and then I really do want to use the insert pieces to this. What is that called? I don't even know. The other pieces to this, I really want to use those, so we'll see. But I got that, and then I have a chipboard piece, or a chipboard pack, and I've only used 1 chipboard piece out of there. That's kind of weird. And then there's like a random sticker on here. It comes from this sticker piece. I think when I made the layouts that I made using this collection, the embellishments I used were ones I made on my own out of paper. I tend to do that a lot, and the more, like I said, the more comfortable I'm getting with what I like, I feel like I would rather make my own embellishments a lot of the times than use these. So for me, like if I'm going to buy something, I'm going to buy a lot of papers, and now I might buy just a couple little embellishment pieces because it's just not, I just haven't been using them. I also had these little flares from the same collection, and I'm missing 2, so I used 2 of them. Then I had picked up 2 of the Velum Flowers, which I haven't even broken into these yet. I love these. I can't wait to use those. Have you guys ever used the Vellum Adhesive? I haven't purchased any and haven't used any, but I'm kind of curious to know whether you really can see that behind the vellum or not. You're not supposed to, but that doesn't mean you can't. Okay, I have these already cut apart. I think they're Heidi Swapp. Probably they're not going to get used, but it was just a few pieces. I put them in there. And then I had picked these up at Tuesday morning. And these would be good for just some little titles if I am stumped. I also have this one from Heidi Swapp. I think it might be for planners, but I'm not sure. It looks like it just comes with this 1 sheet. Yeah, just this 1 sheet. I think it came in a kit, and I never used it. I'm thinking about canceling my kit subscriptions because I have two. I have Felicity Jane and Citrus Twist, but I don't seem to be using them up so much. We'll see. Oh, okay. And then I have this last pack of the Bohemian Dreams. I got the whole collection because I loved it. I really liked the colors in this. And I was really excited when Marissa had sent me this photo because it looks so good together. I can't remember. Yeah, this was way back in February, and I think I had gotten this at the end of 2017. I pulled out one set of thickers, and I know I'll need more than one, or I will have to cut titles on my silhouette, or I'd use these, but I don't think I'd use these because a couple of my, I'd say 3 or 4 of my photos that I want to scrapbook, or sets of photos I want to scrapbook, I already wrote what I wanted the title to be, so probably I'm going to have to pull in thickers. I have these cute little bows that I picked up from Tuesday morning, but there's a purple one. This one might work, and then the pink one. I like those because 2 of the photos are of the baby shower, so that would work fine. I have this, these ribbons. Both of them came from a Citrus Twist kit. If I don't use these, I'm throwing them in the trash because I get them every month. If I keep continuing to get the kits, I'm going to keep continuing to get those, and I don't need 500 of those. I have this one. It's really cute. It's a mermaid scale. It's glittery. I picked this up off of Amazon to wrap Marissa's and BJ's baby shower gifts in. And one of the photos I'm going to scrapbook is their invitation, the baby shower invitation. And so I did keep a little bit of this for myself. It was funny when Marissa was opening the presents. They were both opening them together, BJ and her. And so they both had a package that I had wrapped, and I put these around them. She's like, you better not rip that ribbon. Which is funny. It was really hard to wrap presents in this because it's thick. I couldn't get a bow. My bows ended up being hot glued bows. I couldn't just tie a bow. And then, for some reason, again, like I said, I put a lot of this together in June, and so I'm just kind of pulling it out. I put in 2 glitters, so I think I put these in there because I hadn't used glitter for a while. Okay, I had gotten a pack of stencils like this. They weren't like this, they're all different. From Tuesday Morning last year, and it was by Plaid. And this is one of the stencils that was in it. I have not used them, and because I have the cut file and the other part of the cut file that I said I wanted to use, I don't know if I'll actually get to use this. But I put it in there because I have not used it. I also pulled out these because I had a subscriber and we weren't really talking, just comments on YouTube. But she was saying that it was hard for her to use cork, and I had used cork on that particular page. And I'm like, yeah, you know, sometimes there are things that are just, you like them, but you cannot use them, and that's Nuvo drops to me. And the thing is, when these had come out, I got a lot of different colors, and that's what I, was telling her was that Nuvo drops were the thing that I had a hard time using. So I am going to try to use some of these. This on camera, to me, it looks like it's reading red, but it's kind of a dark pink. I think these will work good if I can bring myself to actually use them. I did use these before through a stencil, through a small stencil. I haven't used them through a big stencil, and it turned out really cute. So I did pull in this stencil, and then I pulled in this one. This one's travel, and I'm not doing any travel photos. I didn't pull any travel photos. I mean, I can go back and grab a travel photo, but there were some arrows in here that were like really small. These ones, they're right here. They're small, so just a little bit of the Nuvo drops rubbed across the top of those, I think would come out good. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I'll end up using that. And then I have my finishing touches. Let me see. For finishing touches, I have these little stars that Joni had sent me. They're really cute, and some of them have got, I have not used them yet. I loved them when she sent them to me. But there are some purple ones, and then there's a couple pink ones. Now, I don't know if I'll use the silver ones or not on any of these. We'll have to wait and see. But, yeah, there's some pink ones in here, too. There they are. See the pink ones? They're really cute. And when I got them, I was really excited, and I still haven't used them. And I do like them a lot. So, I'm excited to get to use these. And then when I was cleaning up my room, and by cleaning up my room, I mean, I'm saying that very, that's a generous word to say. But I ran into my brads, and I'm like, what? And so I pulled out a handful of brads in pink. But then I knew I was doing the baby shower ones, so I pulled out some of these diaper pins because they're cute. And then I pulled out some teeny tiny ones that are black, just teeny tiny black heads on them. And then some of the same ones that are teeny tiny, and they are gold. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I put a lot of gold in here, and in fact, it seems like I have more silver than gold, so we'll see how that goes. But here's my little bucket of brads. I didn't count them, so when I do my wrap-up, I'll just have to tell you how many I used these brads on, how many projects. Okay, the last thing I pulled out for finishing touches was these sequins, and I just pulled out a thing of sequins. The reason why is because these ones, I don't know where they came from, probably at the dollar store, but they have little seashells. Now, it's kind of a funky gold. I don't love this color of gold that's in here, but I do like the idea of the seashells because mermaids. And look, there's little, even small ones. Really cute. So that's why I pulled these out. Some of these flowers can probably even be used, you know, maybe not this one. This one's kind of bright, but this one could be used. You can tuck it in somewhere. And so in this same bucket, there was some gold hollow hearts and orange things. I don't think I have orange in my kit, but I have some silver if I decide to go with silver instead of gold. And then I have these light pink hearts. And then in this last little bin, there is pink and iridescent and some gold ones. That's what's in this last mix. Like that. So that is what I pulled out for my July 2018 making a kit. Now, like I said, I didn't make it on video because a lot of it I pulled in June, and then I decided not to do it in June. Now, we'll see how July goes. I am having my surgery today when I'm filming this. It is Sunday, June something. It's Sunday, June 24th, so I'm having my surgery on Wednesday, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I know I'm going to have to be inside most of the month of July, so I won't be able to, you know, go out and have fun, but then also, I just had surgery, so am I going to feel like scrapbooking? If I'm remembering correctly, I feel like when I had that first surgery, I was bored to death, and I was in here a lot scrapbooking. So I'm thinking this surgery is not as bad as the other one. There's no drains or anything involved like that. So I think healing time is supposed to be faster. I think the whole pain thing is supposed to be faster. But I am having some stuff done on both sides of my body. So I don't know how my arm is going to work. Last time when I had the surgery, it was just on my left side. So I'm right-handed. Now I'm getting my right side fixed. But he is going to have to do some more stuff to my left side. Just some corrective stuff that didn't necessarily go how he wanted it to during surgery. So, yep. After I do that, what? I think it's like I'm doing a voiceover for a process video. That was funny. I do have a video coming up Wednesday, and it's kind of a bitchy video, and so I'm going to go ahead and apologize to you right now. I'm not going to re-record it, but I was just complaining about how people come into my office and they don't notice me, and it really pisses me off. So that's what that's about. I'm not going to re-record it. You can tell when I'm stressed out because I get even more cranky and complaining. Alright guys, let's see what we end up doing with this. Like I said, there are 5 Mondays in July. Probably we are going to have more than 4 projects. So first Monday will be the kit share, and then 4 projects afterwards. If I have extra projects, will fill them in throughout the weeks. So I am going to do, if I do any cards, I am going to film those as well, just because I had someone ask about filming the card process videos. I'm not a card maker, so I'm not really good at it, but I'll do it. Even if, you know, my stuff looks dumb, I don't care. I'll still share it with you. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.